Well, clubbing on the clock, that's what some in Lee County accused two deputies of after a WIS undercover investigation.
WIS's Jody Barr started that investigation last night outside of a Bishopville nightclub.
Well, Judy, we camped outside the Davis Social Club for a couple hours last night watching two off-duty Lee County deputies work security at the club's door. Our cameras caught one deputy giving women inappropriate pat-downs. We also caught the county's only on-duty deputies hanging out for more than an hour at the club. The Davis Social Club calls it $2 Tuesdays, a weekly event that attracts hundreds of partiers from across Lee and Sumter counties. Around 11 Tuesday night, the partiers started pouring in through security. Off-duty Lee County Deputy John Jackson takes charge of pat-down detail. When minutes later, off-duty Lee County Drug Captain Lynn Blakeney drives up in the county's undercover Ford truck and parks feet away from the club's door. The pat-downs take a turn when two unidentified female patrons cozy up to Deputy Jackson. Our cameras caught the uniformed deputy smack the first woman twice on her buttocks. The video shows Jackson spending a few extra seconds with the second woman in the group, stroking her back and slowly moving his hands along her lower body before putting his arms around her and thrusting his pelvis into the woman. At 11:47, a man the sheriff identifies as on-duty school resource officer Shante Demery arrives. Demery parks his patrol car in the median and joins Jackson and Blakeney in front of the club. About 20 minutes later, on-duty Deputy Corporal Luis Torres drives up, then joins the other deputies. For the next hour, our cameras caught the only two on-duty deputies in Lee County hanging out, laughing with coworkers and bar patrons, while the rest of the county sat uncovered by the sheriff's office. On the 1 hour mark, we walked toward the bar for answers.
Who are you with?
I'm with WIS. Who are you with? No.
What are you doing?
Well, these cars have been out here for an hour. So, look, I'm going to tell you before you do anything out of the way, because several people know I'm here tonight. So.
Okay.
I was just one.
Okay.
And what, can I get your name? Can I get your name, sir?
No, sir, you can get it out.
You can't give me your name? Why have you been here an hour? How about you, sir? There are two deputies on duty in this county. Why have you been out here for 45 minutes? Within the next 5 minutes, one of the deputies from the club was performing property checks at the Zaxby's down the street. So what does Sheriff Daniel Simon think about this? The sheriff called me this morning to ask me about what happened last night. The sheriff told me over the phone that he would get to the bottom of this situation today and said he's disappointed in his officers. Then he gave me this statement. Simon said, "There is no excuse for this. I'm paying these guys to patrol, and if I have to work 24 hours a day from now on to make sure they're doing their job, I will." Sheriff continued, "I'm disappointed, number one, that after all the stuff we've been through in the past several months, we don't need this," the sheriff said. Simon told me he talked to us about this on camera this afternoon and watched the video we shot. We went to Bishopville, but after we arrived, the sheriff told me over the phone that he's going to wait until he sees the story tonight. Then he'll make a decision on what personnel and policy changes he plans to make. I left messages at the sheriff's office to give the two on-duty deputies, John Jackson and Luis Torres, another chance to explain what they were doing at the club. We have not heard back from them. You can count on us to let you know what the sheriff decides to do. In the studio, Jody Barr, WIS News 10.